All right, good morning from Cottonwood Cove. It's Friday morning. Got the beaver moon shining down on us. It's incredibly early in the morning. I don't even see anybody here. Oh, there's a couple here. Meeting a friend out here at some point today. We came up from somewhere in California. So I think he stayed here last night. He might even, I think he said he was going to sleep on his boat, so he might be in the water already. Anyways, we're gonna answer some questions today. We're gonna figure it out. Got a couple different thoughts. I think those that we saw boiling were tilapia. That's I was thinking gizzards. A friend of mine, Doc, thinks they're tilapia. I think he's probably right because it just nothing else makes sense. But we got ultralight, and we're gonna throw some things that tilapia tend to like. So we're gonna try and answer that. Definitely get a definitive answer on that. Anyways, I'm in compliance with the Lakemead National Recreation Area film guidelines. Let's not worry about that. Let's just go. All right. It's like I said, it's probably like 4:15 in the morning. So I got plenty of time to putter out there. I got my spotlight, so somewhere it's over on the other side. And we're gonna slowly meander our ways down south. And if that don't work, we're going to go north, but we're going to go away south first. All right, stick around. Here we go. 68.6 degrees, and it is 4:46. So, I'm very early, but we're going to find them. We're going to figure out what is going on with these little fishies down here today, hopefully. All right, here we go. Striperboil because there's diving birds and stuff. That's not gizzard shad. So it's right over here. I'm gonna speed her up for a little bit, and I'm gonna back out of it, roll right to it. But it's right around this point. So here we go. Here. I haven't figured out what to use yet, but there definitely are stripers. That didn't work good. Okay, we're gonna try that again. There, right there. Come on. I know the stripers. This is just weird. All right, time to try something else. About a 5.5 pound smallmouth isn't a bad day. Holy moly. He gone. Go, 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 go. There he goes. There he goes. He made it. So they're all around me here. And I'm not skunked. but it's not what I was looking for. I managed to do something that I've never done before. I didn't film it, but enough people saw it. I hooked a cormorant. He was not happy with me at all. At first I thought it was a fish because it went right straight down. And then he came up and started squawking and flapping his wings. I'm like, uh-oh. But I managed to get him off before I got into the boat, because I was wondering, how am I going to get this thing off the boat? And all his main concern is killing me once he gets inside this boat. But he came off. No birdies hurt today. That's the first time that's ever happened to me. And that's kind of hard to believe, because as much time as I spend down the water, and that's the first cormorant I've hooked, because they're always around me. But this boil kind of settled, and I think they're heading north, so that's what I'm doing, because I see the birdies heading north. I can't see anything on the fish finder, so. But we're a ways from the launch. We're probably close to 12 to 15 miles away from the launch, I would guess. I don't have my thing with me today, and it's one of the things I wanted to make sure I brought, because I wanted to know how far this was. I knew I was going to end up here. But my buddy Nick, my subscriber, is right over there behind me. He managed to get one. So yay, good for him. Came all the way up here, and I'd hate to see him get skunked. But man, there is a bunch of garbage in the water. This is still, these algae blooms are still going on. So beware of that if you're coming here. Don't let your doggies swim in this stuff. They'll get very sick. A few boats broke off from that. There's still 5 or 6 boats over there. There's one boat heading there. There's 2 or 3 of us chasing them north. Haven't seen any evidence of them yet, but I'm pretty sure that's the way they were going. I don't know though. They're weird. Times, but the weathermen suck. It's not supposed to be, it's supposed to be like 5 to 7, and it's probably right now 15 to 20 sustained with higher gusts. But I'm out of the worst part of it, and the only reason I'm still out here is because I go to work for 12 straight shifts tomorrow. So we're gonna probably overstay my welcome, and we're gonna go a little bit upriver. I went pretty much, you could see Laughlin from where I turned around. I went way downriver. So now we're going to go a little ways up, and then we're going to turn around and go in. So it's very windy. Well, it's not very windy. Not right here. It's not bad, because that bank is blocking most of it. Back there, holy moly, there's a ride. All right, you got to forgive the last clip, the one before this one. My new microphone died. There's like 4 clips that have no audio, so sorry about that. I have 2 microphones, and I guess now I have to rotate them. It's kind of a pain, but the sound is a little bit better. I don't know if it's enough better to, have just one more thing that I got to worry about. So what do you guys think? You guys like the new microphone, or would you rather see the whole clip with audio, even though sometimes it's hard to understand in wind, like when I'm rolling, sometimes it's hard to hear. I was just getting it used to, turning my head and looking at the camera to talk. And I came across these microphones, but I don't really care for them. So anyways, think about channel memberships if you would. It helps me out a great big old whole bunch. Like, subscribe, give it a share, and I'll see you on the water. I go to work for 12 tomorrow, so I got that going for me. Yay. I'll be back in the water probably about 2 weeks. All right. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.